So is this another conspiracy theory or not? And what was SG talking about? As I'm getting ready to edit this and put this video together, I just wanted to come on before I get into the video to let you know there are a couple stoppages where the sound is playing, but the camera's not recording the video aspect of it. I apologize. It happened in a couple places. Just don't give up. I restart the camera in a couple different places because I'm back on my MacBook on this one. Because it's just easier for things that screenshots I got on my phone. I can airdrop them to my Mac instead of jumping through hoops to get them transferred over to my PC. So it looks like as far as the software is concerned, it's more reliable on the PC than it is on the Mac. So with that spilled, let's go ahead and get into the video. Disclaimer notice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. All information in this video is not based on fact. It is all alleged, based upon my intuition, my opinion, what I believe my tarot cards are telling me. I encourage each and every one of you to do your own research, form your own opinions. After all, I'm just a blonde throwing cards. I'm going to pay... if I could talk tonight, I'm going to play you a video clip that was on News Nation a few days ago. It was like right after the Koberger hearing with about the that there's still no trial date, and Steve Goncalves gets on News Nation once again, and he made this statement.
People that were in their bed and if we believe the affidavit, this individual looked at somebody and said, "I'm here to help you." If that's not cruel, if that's not disgusting, when that person could have turned around and left the crime scene, but he said, "I'm here to help you," and chased that person down, there's got to be a line that we write as society and say, no more.
So what was Steve talking about? He's alluding to that somebody ran out of the house. Now, there is a theory out there that there were 2 other people in that house besides the 6. Besides the 4 victims and the 2 survivors. That there might have been 2 others. And basically, I guess there was one room that was rented out, but somebody wasn't staying there. Or were they? So this kind of leads people to believe that the perpetrator, and he's referring to BK, looked at somebody, and this is at the statement when Bethany said she heard somebody say, "It's okay, I'm here to help." And then Steve went on to say, how cruel is that to say that to somebody and then chase them? That supposedly he ran somebody down. He chased somebody. And the 911 call implied that there was somebody unconscious. So the rumor out there is that there was a girl there with her boyfriend. He ran out of the house completely naked and disappeared. She was running out, and she actually did get stabbed, did get injured, but she survived. That's the rumor. And there was it also, and I was emailed something about this, or not emailed, but somebody sent me a message through my website that said that in the very beginning there was a news report saying that there were 4 passed, 2 unharmed, and 1 was sent to the hospital, or 1 injured. And going back and looking for that video, I know I went and looked for it. I was trying to go down rabbit hole, seeing what information I could find. I can't find anything. I really can't. But in this message, I'll put a screenshot up. The person that sent this to me said that apparently it had been scrubbed from the internet. Can't be found. Is this the protected witness? Good question. We're going to find out. To me, this sounds a little bit far-fetched. That's just my honest opinion. I'm not sure how much I believe it, because let's face it, I don't really believe anything that comes out of DM's mouth. Okay. Steve seems to think that everything that DM says is gospel, and he believes her. I'm not so sure. So, and I question whether or not DM even really heard those words. I mean, she might have. But is somebody ad-libbing to the story, saying, okay, so those words were spoken. He must have chased somebody out of the house. He must have chased somebody down after he said that. Was that ad-libbed? Is that somebody's narrative that they added to the story? Or did it really happen? So the first question, and I'm going to ask the cards, is... Puppy's barking outside. First question I'm going to ask the cards is... how trustworthy is Dylan's statement about somebody in the hallway saying, it's okay, I'm here to help you, or I'm going to help you, whatever the statement was. Okay, that's the first thing that I want to ask. How trustworthy is Dylan's statement? Basically, is she lying through her teeth? Is what I'm asking. How trustworthy is Dylan's statement? Okay, how trustworthy is Dylan's statement? Let's take a look. 9 of Cups. Queen of Swords. That's Dylan. Absolutely. She is the Ice Queen. Justice. That's what she is. She's telling law enforcement. 2 of Wands. And 4 of Swords. So, I'm still seeing these 4 victims. Okay. And what I get here is, it's almost like she is telling law enforcement what they want to hear. And there's a couple versions of the story in regards to what happened to the 4. This here, to me, is representing the 4 unalivings. Okay? This here is representing 2. This could be a crossroads, or this could be 2 perpetrators. So, this is kind of like, here's one side of the story, here's the other side of the story, is what I'm getting, because there's the scales. One side and the other side. So far what I'm getting is there's 2 sides to the story. There's the story of 2 perpetrators. Could also be the 2 survivors with the 4 victims, making 6. Then we have DM telling law enforcement what they think they want to hear, or what she wants them to know. Under the deck, 10 of Swords with the 9 of Cups. That's concerning this overkill. She's telling them what they want to hear. But it's almost like she wanted this to happen. But that's contrary. But she's telling them what she wants them to hear, not what really went down. Knight of Swords. Active. Participant. What she's not telling is that she was an active participant somehow. But this reading's not about her participation. This is just saying the story is what law enforcement wants it to be. She knows, or this could be, instead of active participant, she may have even communicated with the perpetrator who went on to do this deed. But to me, it's almost, again, I'm getting this sense of she knows who did it. She knows that there was more than one. That there were 2 people in the house that night. And we got the Hanged Man. Suspension, sacrifice, looking at things from a different perspective. So this is also saying, you know, I think people are trying to look at things at all angles, even at the prospect of there being 2 other people there. The Lovers. So, 2, a choice with the Lovers. 2 survivors. I was right on there. 6 total. But the question is, was that including Bethany and Dylan? This looks to me like Lovers, that there might be some validity to this. I can't believe I'm saying that. And the Fool. A risk. Innocent. 4 innocent victims. 2 survivors. But the story being suspended by law enforcement. DM knows who was in the house. She saw at least one of them. But she knows who it is. And she's telling a story that she's telling her own narrative about the unalivings. To me, it almost feels like she may even have seen the unalivings. So, what I'm getting here is, can you totally trust what I asked? Can we trust what Dylan is saying? To me, she's telling part of the story. She's telling part of the story. And then we got the Ace of Swords here. The truth with the Ace of Pentacles. And this is saying the truth is in the evidence. That the truth is in the evidence, the physical truth. What do we know for sure? So, law enforcement is definitely suppressing the truth. But Dylan didn't come right out and say that there was 2 other people in the house. She did not even mention them, at least to the public, or any statements that we've heard from Dylan. We just heard that she saw the perpetrator who committed the crimes, and the narrative she's telling, law enforcement is only revealing what they want revealed. But there's something about survivors. Camera did it again. This time I'm recording on my Mac. I got it to power up for me. After messing with the power button. Daisy, leave the kitty alone. Daisy. Daisy! Sorry, guys. But anyhow, I feel like she's telling partial truths. That you can't believe everything. So let's just ask if there were somebody injured. If there was two extra people in the house, another couple. So let's just ask, was there another couple where a female got stabbed and survived? Was there an injured female that survived? Was there an injured female that survived? Let's see. Was there an injured female that survived? Now, I understand that Steve Gonzalez wants this case solved. He wants it to go to trial. He doesn't want it to be delayed anymore. I think that he was kind of... There was another video where they were blaming the judge, and I don't think it's the judge's fault. Or somebody said that Steve was blaming the judge, and he wasn't. It was in that same video that he wasn't really blaming the judges. It's just a process altogether. The defense, the prosecution. But regardless, he's like, I want justice for my daughter. And there's going to be a lot more in an upcoming video where I am going to dive into some of the other rumors flying around about Steve. I've had shit sent to me. Some stuff I'm not even posting a video on because it's not worth it, because, well, maybe I should. Theories that I've debunked without the cards. Okay. But let's see what this says. If there was an injured female. We have the moon. Something hidden, something doesn't seem, is not as it seems. Ten of Pentacles. Things are not as it seems. There's El Diablo. Three of Swords. Eight of Wands. Okay. What this is saying, things are not as they appear. Within that household, within that family, with even, you know, the Ten of Pentacles often to me is the fraternity or a group of people, something in the community. There is something being hidden from the community. Something very dark here. Maybe in some deception in regards to the victims, the heartbreak, and the communication and news and rumors that is being spread. Okay, we got the full energy again. With the moon, it's like somebody thinks that they're fooling somebody, and trying to make something appear that it's not. Justice for the families. It's like the families want justice really bad. Six of Swords with the Devil. Moving forward with a certain narrative. There's that Queen of Swords. There's DM right there with the Three of Swords. As she is talking about the events, the heartbreaking events that night. And there's the Ten of Swords. Rumors about what really happened. I'm not seeing, I asked if there was third, if there were more people involved. If there was another person, a female that was injured. And the next card out would have been the Four of Pentacles. Holding back, protecting, but that could also be saying there were four dead. Death card. To me, because I'm asking about the injuries. This is saying there were four that were passed away. Four. There were four that were injured and did not make it. I think the lovers in the last spread was more Xana and Ethan. So what I'm getting is it does not feel like, I think this one's debunked, does not feel like that there was another victim that actually survived. I'm not feeling that. Let me get another deck out to confirm. So I'm not feeling it. I don't think there was. Could I be wrong? Yes. I'm not afraid. Not every reader is 100% accurate. Not 100%. Because the cards are correct, but it's my interpretation. I'm seeing Three of Swords is telling me, since I was specifically asking about women or girls, there's 3 girls that were stabbed. 3 girls that were injured. There were 4 of them altogether. And Dylan only spoke about the 3 females. He never mentioned that there was another female in the house. So, with that full energy, innocence, and being naive. It's like things aren't what they seem. Don't believe everything that you hear. Don't be naive. And it almost feels like that there's people out there that are believing certain narratives that are really naive. Now, do I believe that some of these conspiracies are correct? Yes. But some of them are pretty far out there. I even saw one that was suggesting, you know, that that Koberger was connected to other murders. There's no way he could have been, because the timing of these murders were like in Washington, I think they were in Oregon, and they thought that BK was part of that years before BK was in the area. He was in Pennsylvania. When these other two happened. That's what I'm saying. People are spreading these theories. Oh, I think BK was part of this, part of that. But I will bring that on. I'll talk more about that in another video, because I'm definitely going to address that. Because somebody is spreading that narrative. And it's untrue. Let me see what we have. Scorched. That's an argument that happened. It's talking about an argument. That is also some olive tree between the roommates. The fox. Something was not right in the narrative. Just let me see what else is here. Seems like a female started this. The coffin. High Tower Corporation School. Religious organizations. So this is definitely telling me, especially with that Ten of Pentacles, it could be signifying the Sigma Chi. I don't know why my video keeps stopping. I guess I gotta go back to my PC again. I hate using the PC. This camera's acting up for some reason. But anyhow, it could be the school. But it seems like, you know, there's a lot of argument and discussion that's going on that's deeply rooted, deeply planted, that is false. There is a false narrative here concerning that night, surrounding the victims, the unalivings. I'm going back to the corporation, the organization. And I'm going back to somebody in a place of power that there was a confrontation with, that was deeply rooted here. The fox, I feel, is somebody deceptive in painting a certain narrative. Man. Male figure. Snake. Deception. Lying in wait. Sudden attack. This is a man that had very personal motives. Cornucopia. Whoever this man is had money at his fingertips. I don't think Koberger had money. Sorry. It's like this deck is trying to set the record straight. Repeating what I've seen in other videos. 3 black birds. 3 females that were talking that night. There was not a 4th female. I keep getting that over and over again. I just wanted confirmation. I am not getting handcuffs, tied up, bound, in a predicament. And so I keep getting 3s. That's my confirmation that there was only 3 women. Okay? 3 women, 1 man. Now, the handcuffs is also talking about with the man. It's like this man is representing multiple people. There's that man, Koberger, who's in handcuffs because of somebody with this. It's like poisonous tongue, 3 black birds, rumors, talk about this man in handcuffs. When in reality, it was all about product and money, cornucopia. We've got the fox, who is sly, who knew how to prepare the narrative in regards to what happened that night to the 4, actually. That there was a dispute between somebody. And that king is coming up again. There's only one of these, 1 man card in this deck. So I could read him in different ways. But there was a masculine that had a confrontation with somebody high up in a organization that kind of led to the surprise attack. But that's not the narrative that's being told. That's why a lot of people out there are very naive. They call us conspiracy theorists because they cannot or refuse to look at things from different angles. And so they are believing a certain narrative because whether they don't know any better or they're just, plain naive. That's what the fool was talking to me about. Being naive. And Dylan over here, she's only spoken about 3 females. Not 4 females that were injured, that were attacked. 3. So there's a lot of false rumors going around. And I see that with the fox as being a falseness. Black birds, rumors, false rumors going around about what happened. So I appreciate people sending stuff to me. If you hear something else, go ahead and send it to me through my website. But I will look into it and debunk it if needed. The only way to debunk it for me without cards are the facts that's out there, what has been told. I do apologize. The camera has done it again. But I was pretty much done with this reading. And I just wanted to say that, logically speaking, information out there and the rumor mill, it doesn't look like that there was another victim that survived. And my cards just kind of verified that. So I'm debunking the theory that there was another injured female that survived the attack. So with that said, I love each and every one of you. Next time, I'm just going to suffer through and transfer everything the hard way to my PC and record on it. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Love and light.